Lower your chances of ever running out of money by doing these things. So this is how most people are currently handling their money. They receive their paycheck, they use a portion to spend on bills, then they pay for other expenses, then at the end, either they barely have anything left or they have nothing left. This is the cycle that way too many people are stuck in, and they're wondering why they can't grow their savings. They might even make really good money, but not much to show for it. So, step number 1, frugality. Now, don't get me wrong, being frugal does not mean that we have to be cheap. It's simply a way to administer our money consciously so that we're not depriving ourselves, but also not wasting anything. So some practical ways that we can go about this: you can call and negotiate some bills. You'd be surprised how flexible some companies are in order to keep a client. You can also go to parks, have picnics, and go to free events in your town. You can find them on Eventbrite or meetup.com. Also, by eating at home and meal planning, you'll save tons of money, as well as using the 24-hour rule before buying anything that's non-essential. After you finish this video, be sure to watch this savings video that I did. They'll give you even more ways to save money. I'll leave it down in the description. So after you do all this, you'll find that you have so much more money left that you can put into savings. Pay yourself first. So in order to successfully pay yourself first, you have to know your numbers. You have to know how much money you're bringing in each month, how much money is going out, and how much money is left. How much money is left after you pay all your expenses, that number is called your cash flow number, and that's how much money you can save each month. So after you know this cash flow number, each time you get paid, you're able to set that aside first before anything else. That way you know for a fact you're not going to accidentally spend it. And you can do this confidently knowing that you still have enough money to pay for all your monthly expenses while putting away your savings first before anything. To make this easier for you, I actually created a free spending plan template that will help you increase your cash flow without having to work more. You can download it for free in the description. So the first savings priority that we should all have is an emergency fund. I call it a ready fund, with at least $1,000. So let's see, making these tweaks, how the cycle looks like now. So you're gonna get paid like normal, but now the first thing that you're gonna do is put that cash flow into your ready fund. Then you're gonna pay your bills and your other expenses. And with the money hacks, you should be able to save so much more money that can just go right back into your ready fund. And you can just keep repeating this process until you reach the savings goal that you set for yourself. You definitely want to keep this ready fund money in a high yield savings account like Ally, so you can earn higher interest than if you were just to keep it in a regular savings account. And make sure to only use these funds for emergencies only. There's also a few other savings funds that we should all have as priorities. I go into a lot more detail about it in this video. Make sure to watch that after this one. So if you keep doing this process faithfully, month after month, you'll be getting richer and richer as your savings keep growing and growing. If you ever do have to use the money in the ready fund, we have to make sure to replenish it. That way it's always there, ready for us when we need it. So as we're filling up our savings funds, we definitely want to start investing as well, because time is on our side when it comes to investing. The longer the money is invested, the more time it has to grow compound interest, which is what we want. And unlike us, money doesn't have to sleep. It can work for us 24/7. So we definitely want to invest. So I wouldn't recommend investing until you have that initial ready fund nice and full. But after that, this is what the cycle should look like. You receive your paycheck, but instead of putting money into your ready fund, you're going to go ahead and put it into an investment vehicle. And the rest of the cycle pretty much stays the same, but every time that you do this, your net worth increases significantly. So with the stock market and other investments, you don't want to touch that money. That's why we fill up our savings funds prior to investing, because it's going to be busy growing and multiplying itself, right? So anyways, with investments, that money that's being generated, that's called passive income. It's money that's being made while you're sleeping, while you're eating, while you're doing whatever else, but working for that money. And whenever your passive income surpasses your monthly expense amount, that is when you technically have financial independence. At this point, we typically never have to work a day in our lives again. Pretty cool, right? Which leads me into step number 4. Add additional forms of income. So this is the new cycle. So like always, we receive our paycheck, but now we can add other forms of income. We can drive for Uber, we can get creative and make something and sell it at a farmer's market, or you can start an online business, YouTube channel, etc. And then the rest of the cycle continues like a well-oiled machine. So as you can see, this is definitely not complicated. It's just different tweaks that we can make and a different way of thinking that can really change everything. Even if you only have $5 or $10 as cash flow to be able to pay yourself first, do it, because that is an amazing habit. And as you earn more money, that cash flow will obviously grow and you'll be able to pay yourself more. Now let's put this all together. Step 1, lower your expenses. Step 2, fill up your ready fund. Step 3, invest. And step 4, add more income. Be sure to click here and watch another one of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helped you. Until next time, God bless.